For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice. We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis, aka Keefy D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
A historic day in Las Vegas history. 27 years after his death, Las Vegas Metro Police make an arrest in the September 1996 murder of rap icon Tupac Shakur. Our 8 News Now investigators, the first TV crew in court as the indictment was read. Thank you for joining us on your Friday at 5. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Ozzie Mora. We have team coverage tonight. Investigators Dwayne Davis and Payne both standing by. But
first, Vanessa Murphy outside the Clark County Detention Center where Davis being held without bail. Vanessa.
Well, here it is, an indictment for the murder of Tupac Shakur 27 years later. Police and prosecutors say it's the words of Dwayne Keefy D. Davis himself which helped bring this case to a close.
Tupac Shakur is a music legend, and for a long time, this community and worldwide have been wanting justice for Tupac. Today, we are taking that first step.
Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson referring to this indictment against Dwayne Keefy D. Davis. A grand jury in Las Vegas indicting the now 60-year-old man for murder with use of a deadly weapon, the charge carrying a gang enhancement, although he's not believed to be the trigger man.
Vanessa Murphy, Channel 8. Steve, can you talk about the murder charge if he is not the one believed to have pulled the trigger?
Yes, well, under Nevada law, and this is the law in most states in this country, you can be charged with a crime whether you're directly involved or whether you're an aider and abettor.
They've indicted Dwayne Keith Davis.
The 8 News Now investigators were there as the indictment was announced in court Friday morning. Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark DiGiacomo says starting in 2018, Davis wrote a book and gave interviews, saying as the head of the Southside Compton Crips, he obtained the gun and as the shot caller ordered the killing.
Since 2019, he's appeared at least 8 separate times in promotion of this book and repeated various versions of these events, all of which he acknowledges that he is, in fact, the person that ordered the death of Mr. Shakur and the attempted murder of Mr. Knight.
Wolfson says his office has been in contact with Shakur's family. They are pleased with the news.
Tupac was actually quoted as saying, "Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside while still alive. Never surrender." Well, we didn't surrender.
Now Davis is held in jail here without bail. He's expected to appear in court on Wednesday. There will likely be a discussion about bail, and the judge will consider 2 factors. Is he a danger to the community, and is he a flight risk? For now, I'll send it to David Charnes, who's live from the scene where it all unfolded.
Yeah, Vanessa, it was just behind me in the intersection here behind me on Flamingo where Tupac was shot 27 years ago, almost to the week. It was in the beginning of September 1996. Since then, Dwayne Davis has made several public statements about his involvement in that shooting, and it's those statements that have led to this arrest now 27 years later.
This photo from Las Vegas Metro Police shows 60-year-old Dwayne Keefy D. Davis in custody in the death of Tupac Shakur.
And ultimately, our persistence in this investigation has paid off.
It's an investigation that began with this video, a fight involving Shakur, record exec Suge Knight, and members of a rival gang. Hours later, Davis, the kingpin of that other group, allegedly ordered the shooting.
Specifically, Dwayne Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets.
Over the past several years, Davis has made public statements about his involvement in the rap star's murder. In his book, published in 2021, Davis says he was in the car that pulled up side by side to Tupac's after that fight near the Las Vegas Strip. He says he handed a gun to a passenger who then shot Shakur and Knight.
Put your hands up. Sir, you need to put your phone down. Put your phone down. Put your hands on top of your head. Hands on top of your head right now. Hold on, my lawyer. Hands on top of your head.
In July, Metro Police raided this home. It's registered in Davis's wife's name. Police seized documents and personal items, which they say helped them corroborate Davis's own comments about the case. Thomas Moskal is a former prosecutor.
They're going to have to prove that he was there, but they have his own statement saying that he was there. So at this point, he's going to have to make the argument that either I wasn't there and I lied the whole time, or I didn't know what was going on and I lied the whole time.
And since that grand jury return that Vanessa was at this morning, we have learned there were about 5, or at least 5 different grand jury hearings in this case. We are learning exactly what happened in those hearings, and I'll have more on that coming up tonight at 11. I should also mention that though this site is so sacred in the history of music, there is no public memorial to Tupac Shakur here in our city. Live near Flamingo and Koval, I'm David Sharns, 8 News Now.
The arrest of KPD puts his Henderson neighborhood in the spotlight.
Our 8 News Now investigators team coverage does continue now with Kyle Payne outside of the murdered defendant's home.
Almost an eerie quiet here in this Henderson neighborhood, which has become today one of the centers of the news and entertainment universe. Neighbors finding out that one of the residents here charged with a notorious murder.
I didn't know there was an arrest this morning. Like I said, this is a quiet neighborhood. I've been here 20-some years, you know, and never had any problems. But I mean, I had no problems with them either. I didn't even know they were there.
But they were there, at least until KPD got arrested, sources say, in this Henderson neighborhood. None of the neighbors we spoke with saw or heard anything this time, far different from the scene several weeks ago when they searched his home.
Hands on top of your head right now. Hold on, my lord.
Today, even though the neighborhood's Facebook group, which called itself Section 27 Neighborhood Watch, circulated a couple of rumors about the arrest, nothing the 8 News Now investigators could confirm other than surprise.
Yeah, there's several other neighbors are all surprised too, you know, so it's I guess exciting.
Do you know what happened here today? A little exciting also at Keefe D's doorstep, where we tried to speak with the man in this car who said he was there to see Keefe D's son, who neighbors say also lives in the home. He did not want to talk.
No comment.
No comment from anyone inside Keefe D's home either. Hello? Hello, Channel 8.
What do you want?
We wanted to ask a couple questions.
Get away from my door.
The last time an 8 News Now reporter was on this street at this house for this story, the family said to get off their property or things would escalate. Reporting in Henderson, Kyle Payne, 8 News Now.
Kyle, thank you. Public records indicate that Keefe D does not own that home in Henderson. By all accounts, that home is listed in his wife's name. Now watch the entire press conference from Metro Police. Simply head to our website. You'll find all that at 8newsnow.com.
We're just a few hours away from opening night for the Sphere U2, the first to perform. See the escalators in there going up there all day. A lot of activity, and it will intensify in just a few hours. Now, if you're heading there, 8 News Now reporter Lauren Negretti is live with the best way to get inside. Lauren.
Yes, Ozzy, intensify it will. Show kicks off at about 8 here, so traffic will be flowing through as we expect more concert-goers figuring out the best way to get over here. Now, if you are coming by Uber, Lyft, rideshare, that rideshare drop-off is going to be on Koval and Sands. I'm told by employees out here, by security out here, that that's going to be in the Wynn employee parking garage and the pedestrian bridge. By car, rideshare, monorail, or your own 2 feet, the trek to the Sphere at 255 Sands Avenue is customizable.
We're walking, we're staying over at the MGM, and so we got tram passes to come over here.
Gary and Emily Wilmoth plan to cut through on the Venetian pedestrian bridge, which takes you right to the venue and connects to the rideshare spot. The Wilmoths have tickets both opening weekend nights and again in December.
Our wedding song is All I Want Is You.
Yeah, we've been listening to them since high school, so we're high school sweethearts, so we've been together for 35 years.
U2's awesome. I've been to a number of their shows.
Vincent and Jennifer Peters loaded up on merch.
For the grandkids.
They're walking from Harrah's. That's the best stop for a monorail ride, $6 one way, and it's about a 20-minute walk. There are parking options. TheSphere.com is offering opening weekend parking for $70 at the Howard Hughes lots off Manhattan. For other events, the site takes you to Ticketmaster to buy parking. Prices then range from $40 to $100, $125 for valet. You can park at nearby casinos and pay their rates. Visitor self-parking at the Venetian ranges from $15 to $23 depending on the day. Locals get 3 hours free. The first 4 hours are free at the Wynn and Encore. It's $20 for the day. Wristband-wearing buddies James Copeland and Chris Combs, like many others, traveling far and wide to see the band and be the first inside.
You don't realize how big it is until you get right up on it, so it is impressive.
We're on the GA on the floor. It's going to be fantastic.
Now, I am standing in one of those Howard Hugh lots there, and I am told by staff out here that more parking will become available once F1 is over. Now, a couple quick reminders. The Sphere is a no-bag facility, so only small bags are allowed, and they are a no-cash venue as well. Reporting near the Sphere, Lauren Negretti, 8 News Now.
Thank you, Lauren. At least we know we have options. The Sphere can hold up to 20,000 people. There are answers to many questions surrounding the venue on the Sphere's website. Ted.
Klas, you think very much. Lauren's hair obviously moving around in that wind. Jillian upstairs on the weather deck, hair moving around in the wind because we told you today we would get some wind. And let's go to our current conditions outside where we continue to see wind right now. Gusts over 20 miles per hour. 31 out at Nellis for you in the northeast part of the valley. Temperatures are still very warm, above normal in the low 90s right now. 93 though for you out at Nellis. Here are our top gusts today. Henderson, 31 miles per hour. Yes, we've seen it stronger than that, and that's why we don't have any wind advisories issued for the Las Vegas Valley. Reed at 29, 25 North Las Vegas and Nellis. So flirting between breezy to windy for the day today, like we said it would. Here's where we expect these stronger winds. Lincoln County for you tomorrow and Mojave County for you tomorrow. This is a wind advisory that goes into effect tomorrow at 11 a.m. Nothing though for southern Nevada, nothing for Las Vegas or Clark County. But we still will get a gusty day tomorrow. So more clouds and more wind on the way as the system approaches. We're talking a 15 to 20 degree temperature drop from today through tomorrow. You're going to see that coming up. Saturday, we have shower chances, even some thunderstorm chances. We'll talk about that and have the timing on that all coming up in your most accurate weather now.
Las Vegas Raiders defensive end Chandler Jones arrested this morning. Records now show he is no longer in custody. Jones is facing 2 misdemeanor charges for violating a domestic violence temporary protection order. Bail now set at $15,000. The arrest coming just hours after a very emotional video he posted on social media. Raiders coach Josh McDaniels addressing the situation.
Want the best for all of our players, former players, etc. So, you know, like I said, that will never change. You know, so that part is going to be there now and forever for all the guys we've coached and got an opportunity to know and work with. So, you know, just kind of take it as it comes here as we're going through this.
Jones has not played any games this season. The Raiders releasing this statement today, reading in part, hopeful Chandler Jones receives the care that he needs. He, his family, and all those involved are in our thoughts.
Senator Diane Feinstein has died at the age of 90. The Democrat was California's first female senator and the longest-serving woman in the Senate. During her 3 decades on Capitol Hill, Feinstein made important inroads on issues ranging from gun control to the CIA's interrogation tactics. California Governor Gavin Newsom now has the power to appoint someone to serve out of the rest of Feinstein's term. Newsom is expected to appoint a Democrat to replace her. That would keep the Democratic majority in the Senate at least through January 2025.
And next up at 5, the clock is ticking on the potential government shutdown, how Congress scrambling for a solution and how it would impact our national parks right here in the Valley.
Plus, after 5 years of waiting, tonight is the night. 8 News Now continues our live coverage ahead of U2's opening night show at the Sphere. You're watching 8 News Now at 5. We are live, local, now.